Since January 2015, the Naval Surface Force has been at the forefront of distributed lethality, developing and implementing an all-force concept to prepare the world's greatest Navy to win the fight in a multi-domain environment. Whether it's cyber, undersea, air, space, or the electromagnetic spectrum the adversary threatens, the innovation and creativity from an increasingly capable and lethal fleet across all domains will result in the control of any contested expanse. The flexibility and mobility of the DL concept, seen in both tactics and operations, will increase the effectiveness of assets while overwhelming an adversary's resources to the point where decisive actions devolve into reactive defense. To ensure victory, one must take the offensive and focus on the basic operational principles: deceive, target, destroy. For a quarter of a century, our adversaries have developed weapons that keep our force at range. Distributed lethality undermines and eradicates this advantage by forcing the expenditure of resources so that our globally distributed fleet can create gaps and inject targeting uncertainty to ultimately break the adversary's kill chain. Expect the fight. Predict the outcome. The return to sea control calls on every operator and tactician to tap into our most basic instincts as warfighters. From here on out, every shipboard evolution is an opportunity to practice and master the basic principles of distributed lethality. Through the emphasis of tactics, talent, tools, and training, which enables any ship or force package to become a critical hub in a networked maritime environment, operational commanders and national leadership now have options up and down the ladder of escalation. From homeland littorals to contested conflict areas across the sea, surface ships provide persistent presence, credible capability, and tactical superiority in peace and war. The creation of the first PAC-SAG in 2016, comprised of 3 DDGs, actualized the organizing concept of DL and has laid the groundwork for the deployment of an even more robust adaptive force package in the year 2018 that will include an upgunned ESG and the first operational deployment of the Joint Strike Fighter. Through the partnership of military and industry, innovation and material investments will increase our surface combatants' staying time in a battle and enhance combat power. Sea control will be assured through the continued modification and integration of existing capabilities and will ultimately lay the framework for the development of follow-on sensors, platforms, and weapons. And with joint force capabilities in undersea, surface, land, air, cyber, and electronic warfare, the playing field just got bigger. Regardless of the circumstance, increased lethality distributed throughout the globe will give the warfighter the tactical advantage needed to make themselves harder to find and harder to kill. To deceive, target, and destroy without fail must become the warfighting ethos ingrained at the very heart of our culture, so that it may be adopted, executed, and improved upon by every crew member entrusted with a warship and empowered to take that warship into battle. The threat is real.
The time is now. The future of warfighting is up to us.